Section 6-6, Part 3, writing systems of equations to solve by subtraction. Here we have a reading problem. Altogether, 292 tickets were sold for a school basketball game. An adult ticket cost $3. A student ticket cost $1. The ticket sales were $470. Write and solve a system of equations to find the number of each type of tickets sold. So what I first want us to do is write down the important information from this reading problem. I see that there was a total of 292 tickets sold. Okay? I also see that we have two types of tickets. We have an adult ticket that costs $3. We have a student ticket that costs $1. The total ticket sales, and that means money, the total amount of tickets sales was $470. Okay? So we're supposed to write a system of equations. So the first system of equation I want us to write is for the total number of tickets sold. The quantity. The first equation is going to represent the quantity. So I'm going to need to use variables to help me represent quantity. So being that we've got two types of tickets, I'm going to let A represent the number of adult tickets. And I'm going to let S represent the number of student tickets. So I had to use some variables. A is going to represent the number of adult tickets. S is going to represent the number of student tickets. Okay? Now, we know the total amount of tickets was $292. So, therefore, I'm going to write my first equation representing the total number of tickets sold would be all the adult tickets plus all the student tickets equals 292. So that's my first equation, representing the number of tickets sold. I don't know how many, but I do know the adult tickets plus the student tickets equals 292 because I was told that 292 tickets total were sold. Now, the next equation, I need to represent the total ticket sales. In other words, the money, the quality, the money, the sales value. I need an equation representing sales. Well, I know that each adult ticket is $3. So I'm going to attach a 3 times my A. So every adult ticket is $3 plus every student ticket is $1. So I'm going to attach a 1 times S equals 2. The total ticket sales, we were told, is $470. All right? So this equation represented the total number of tickets sold. This equation represents the total ticket sales, your money. Okay? So I'm going to write these two equations again. A plus S equals 292, and 3A plus S equals 470. Now, we have been told to use the subtraction method. Notice that both of these are lined up. The A's are lined up, the S's are lined up, your constants are lined up, your equal signs are lined up. For subtraction, you're looking for two of the variables to be identical. Well, look at your S's. Both of these are 1S and 1S. Therefore, when I subtract them, the S's will cancel. I would get 0S, which is just 0. So let's subtract. We're going to subtract the first equation minus the second. So 1A minus 3A gives you negative 2A. 1S minus 1S gives you 0S, or just 0, equals 2. 292 minus 470. 292 minus 470 gives you negative 178. To solve for A, let's divide both sides by negative 2. Dividing both sides by negative 2, use your calculator. Negative 178 divided by negative 2 gives you positive 89. So A equals 89. Remember, A represents the number of adult tickets. Now we must go back and find S. S is the number of student tickets. To find S, we will need to take what A is and plug it back into either one of the original equations. So if I plug it back into the first equation here, I'm going to go to a new sheet of paper to do that. I have A equals to 89, and I'm going to plug it back into the first equation. A plus S equals to 292. All right? So I know A is 89. Plugging in 89 for A, I have 89 plus S equals 292. Subtract 89 from both sides. If you subtract 89 from both sides, you get S is equal to, because these 89s would cancel. Use your calculator. 292 minus 89 gives you 203. So we found S to be 203. So now we need to check and make sure that our answer is correct. So we'll do that by plugging into both of our answers. Where A was 89 and S was 203, we will plug in both of those back into the original two equations. Our original two equations were A plus S equals to 292, and 3A plus S equals to 470. So plugging it back into the first one, A is the first number, S is the second number. So I have 89 plus 203. Does that give me 292? When I add this together, I do get 292. Therefore, my left side does equal the right side. Therefore, this answer satisfies this original equation. So let's see if this answer also satisfies the other equation. So this is 3 times A. A is 89. Plus S is 203. Does that equal to 470? Well, when you multiply in your calculator 3 times 89, you get 267 plus 203. When you add those two together, you do get 470. Therefore, the left side does equal the right side. So, we did find the answer. Remember, A represented the number of adult tickets, and S represented the number of student tickets. So they sold 89 adult tickets and 203 student tickets.